The stone corridor after the gate continued for a few yards and then took a sharp turn to the left. Dan had stared at that corner previously and wondered what was back there in the darkness around it. Now he would find out firsthand. Around the turn was more corridor, longer than the little bit he had seen already, and lined with a half-dozen doors that Dan could see from where he stood. Some of them, most of them, had little name placards posted next to them, though Dan could read none of the lettering from the sideways angle looking down the hallway. Up front, blocking the rest of the way, was a short cedar desk, manned by an outsider who looked half asleep, his elbow on the desk and his head propped on his hand. He rattled awake as the rest of the group came around the corner behind Dan. "Stop right there," he commanded, standing up from his little wooden chair. He had hidden his name tag, so he could not be identified by name, but he was geared in burnished bronze mail with blue quilted underpadding. He left a matching helmet on the desk as he came forward to intercept Dan's group. "You!" he growled without any introduction, an intrusive finger pointing at Dan's chin. "Name any Lady Gaga song." Dan stood in flabbergasted silence for a moment, experiencing a mental short-circuit due to the sudden and total non-sequitur. Poker face?" "Good." The desk man's finger shifted to Ed. "You. Name any Kardashian." "Robert," Ed said without hesitation. "An interesting choice." The desk man's finger shifted again, this time to Harley. "Who played Indiana Jones?" he snarled. "Some old guy?" she shrugged. The desk man narrowed his eyes into a drilling stare. "Which old guy?" "I don't know," Harley spat back. "I'm not into nerd stuff." "I'll accept that," the desk man hesitantly affirmed before turning his attention to Art. "You, tell me about Ghostbusters 2016. "It was a turd," Art said. "Correct. Optimus Prime is the leader of the Transformers," Ethel blurted. "I was looking for Autobots, but close enough." The questions were weird, but made sense as an extra authentication.